guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a really big city like this one. So as you can see, it's pretty large, and you might have seen other cities online and stuff and wonder how can they build this quickly. Well, there's a little trick that I wanted to show you today, and it's pretty simple. So yeah. So right now I'm on Bedrock Edition. It does work on Java Edition. Might drop a tutorial later on that. But you're just going to go to the little world that you want to use. You're going to go into settings and scroll down and see this experiments. You want to make sure that's enabled. If it's not enabled, then you can enable it later on. You just have to make a copy of the world, but that's fine. That's easy to do. And you want to go ahead and press play. Make sure this is the world that, of course, you want to use. So, go ahead and join the world. Now that we're in the game, I'm going to show you how to do that. So just, again, make sure experiments enable. That's all you have to do outside of the game. And you're going to go /give yourself, obviously. And then you're going to do struct underscore right there, and then block, and you're just going to type enter or whatever, you know, it works on any Bedrock, so that's good. And as you can see, I have a little structure right here. So this is kind of a starter structure. You can do just about anything, and I'm just going to show you how to do that. So you're going to place this right here. Now if the box is like this and the structure is not in it, it might be for you, but for me it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and go around, and we're going to see right here that now it's there. Now another thing I want to tell you is that if you're copying the bottom floor, and let's say you make more floors up here, you're definitely going to want to make sure that there is space right here, because if not, then everything will be copied, so including these dirt blocks. So I'm just going to replace that real quick. While I'm doing that, a quick word from our sponsor, Apple AirPods 4. With active noise cancellation and rebuilt for comfort with improved sound and quality, with a magical experience and personalized spatial audio, it is really the best bang for your buck. It works with all kinds of different Apple devices and comes with 30 hours of battery life. So go ahead and pick one up today, link in the description. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and click on this little thing here. So it should look like this. So you can just put it anywhere, it doesn't really matter, as long as it's completing the structure this way. The other ways don't matter. So we're going to go ahead and tap on it. As you can see the structure right here. But we're going to make it as big as your structure is, but of course it can only go up to 64 blocks. So you don't want a structure bigger than that. You can divide them up, but that's kind of difficult. Usually I just keep my buildings under 64 by 64. But you could do it technically. Okay, so we can kind of test out some values. So obviously 16 is too much. 8's not quite enough. 9, 10. Okay, so this way is 10, so you can see that's good. And what about 7? Yep. So now we have our structure right here. Pretty good, pretty good. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and type any name in. So I'm just gonna call this cube. And we're going to press save right here. So we can go ahead and exit out. Right now I would check if there's anything else that's wrong with the build before you copy. That's just my recommendation. Like mine had that problem. And then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and you can choose any of these. Remove blocks. I mean, you can do that, but
why would you want to do that? That just makes it easy.
Either. But yeah, that's really all you need to do. And then you can go ahead and place this here and place that like that. So as you can see, they don't overlap. You do not have to have them overlap, but just make sure that the floor lines up with the floor right here. Okay, so I personally like to overlap them because then you can copy multiple floors at once and it's much faster, and I can show you how to do that at the end of this video. But for now, we're just going to do this. And we're just going to make that a little taller for ease of use so I can show you how that works. But you don't have to do that. Now you're going to go and press this and press the load. And then we're going to go ahead and put the name of your structure in. So now you can see the bounding box change. It looks right. And we're just going to go ahead and click load. And now what we can see here is a secondary floor that's been added. And what would take me at least 5 minutes to build didn't take any time at all. And as you can see here, we have another one. But what you can go ahead and do is press on this original one you have and see how that's loaded there. You can save that, and so it becomes even faster. So like for this one, you would press load now, and this one's already loaded. Now sometimes it overlaps. I would do it before I load the next floor, but as you can see there, it's super fast to just place virtually infinite. Of course there's a high limit, but you can place and easily build buildings of any size in any amount of time. And another thing I want to show you real quick is that you can copy like the whole building. So what we can do is just go right here. That's probably too close. Let's go here. And we can press load. I'll also show you a couple things that we can also do. Like we can remove blocks, whatever, and we can rotate. So we're going to show you how to do that. You can always override the build if you rotate it wrong. You can also do animate, which I'm going to show you is really cool for like replay mod and stuff if you're on Java Edition. You can also mirror. That's good for like houses or symmetrical builds. It's very useful. So we're going to press Q like this, and then we're going to go ahead and press load. And as you can see, it loaded, and it is a different direction, so that's pretty cool. And we can also press load again, or we can even corner structures, which is pretty nice. Let's rotate this one. Let's mirror it too. Why not? And we can do place by block here and do 100 seconds. I didn't quite do that last one right, but you can also import structures into the game from other worlds. I think this only works on PC for now, but you can get files from 3D files or whatever. Makes it really simple. And you can also export them if this was, for example, on save. You can export. But we're gonna load this, make sure all the settings are good. And as you can see now, it's also building itself, which is pretty cool. The only part is that, as you can see there, that the door broke and the lantern, but it's cool if you're just building block only builds, you know, or I'm showcasing building without you building. So it's kind of epic, honestly. Could be used in many different cinematic ways. But yeah, it's really useful. And as you can see, we already have a little like town here. This can be used for village houses, entire villages, entire structures. It can even be used for terrain mods, but usually I don't do that. I either use the fill command or something along those lines, maybe clone command. But yeah, it's very simple. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe, leave a like if you like this video. If you want more content like this, just leave a comment down below saying you want more tutorials. I'm open to that, especially, you know, creative and even survival Minecraft. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.
Please subscribe.